every day.
Browns talks. So, one of the topics we brought up was just the presence of a veteran wide receiver. Martell made a suggestion of Julio Jones. So, who do you feel should come into camp with the Browns right now? Do you feel like they're fine at the receiving room? I just want your guys' thoughts.
As of right now, I like who we got. Just seeing how the NFL is evolving with these receivers. It's more so you don't need a big name receiver. You just need a guy who fits your system. I like Amari Cooper. I'm a big Donovan Peoples-Jones fan. I love him. Even though he's from Michigan, I try to get that out of my mind. He a Brown player now. He got big upside. The boy Bell from Purdue torched Ohio State and torched the whole Big Ten for the past 2 years. He ain't the fastest.
A rookie?
He a rookie.
Yeah.
Okay.
He got first team All Big Ten receiver of the year, all that. He got all the receiver award. He won all that big stuff. He's not gonna blow you away with speed. He's a technician when it comes to running routes. He got good hands. I feel like with Landry gone, the Odell Beckham thing out the way, the Baker Mayfield issue over with, as far as can't get the receiver the ball, I feel like Schwartz is gonna flourish with Watson at QB. Because now Watson has unlimited range when it comes to his deep ball. So we're going to get to see that 4.2 speed on the streak or a post or something like that, or a wheel route, something that get him in open space. So if we was to add Julio, I think it'd be an okay fit. But if we wasn't to get Julio, I'm comfortable who we going into camp with our top, the three receivers, Schwartz, Cooper, Donovan Peoples-Jones, and I like our tight end. We drafted a tight end too, didn't we, Dwight?
We drafted one last year, Harrison
Bryant. Bryant. Okay, Bryant. I thought we signed it. We signed a tight end or something.
Not this year. They went
okay,
all in.
Well, we got Joker. We just paid him. So, honestly,
but technically, they got Bell on the depth chart as the third. That's the third receiver.
Third receiver, yeah. Who they got? Peoples-Jones at two?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you got Cooper, and it's like Amari Cooper. What? He's only 28. He's young. He still got life left in him. He wasn't injury prone. The little injuries he did have, he got over it. He flourished in Dallas. He flourished when he was with the Raiders. I just think new situation, new team, new culture, different results. Not saying they're gonna be better, not saying they're gonna be worse, but I like what we coming in the season with. We might not have all the flashy Higgins and Jamar Chase and them boys up in Cincinnati or whatever the case may be, but the people we do have fits our system. So I think we'd be straight. If we need to add something here and there, cool. But as far as going to the camp, I'm content with who we got.
And so, if with the Julio Jones thing, is he a free agent or will we have to try to?
He's a free agent.
So we wouldn't have to trade nobody to get him, is what I'm saying.
No,
I think he don't want to go to training camp, man.
He's, I'm not saying he's like Aaron Rodgers, but he at that age, he might not need to really. I feel like his presence, though, to try to school some of the younger dudes, and it's almost like that one in basketball where you need a bucket, like you could go to him if you need a first down or if you need, you know what I'm saying? Like he just solid, so why not? If we can afford it, I don't see why that would be a thing. If he knew he was coming in here on a limited type, like if he coming in to be the star, no. You know what I'm saying? But if he coming in to play a role within the team dynamic, for sure, why not? Why not have that veteran presence?
But that's the thing, though. That's the thing, though. Is he gonna be able to take that? All right, I ain't the number one guy. That's what I think the problem was in Tennessee with AJ Brown. He thought Julio wanted to be that main guy and wasn't, and that situation blew up. So if he come here, he had to buy into the system. You're not gonna be the number one target. Like you see, we got that boy. We got Amari Cooper.
Yeah, we got Cooper. Like that should be the.
If he buys in,
yeah, but he might not. I mean, he might not be like at that point in his career where he's ready to accept that.
I don't think he's there. I don't think his mindset there yet.
Yeah,
I don't think his mindset there yet.
Yeah, he gonna have to. Yeah, he got to buy in. But what you think, Dwight?
No, I'm not a fan of Julio. There's certain receivers I do want them to go after, but I'm done with the veteran, like high volume receivers. I would rather get somebody that can get a shot. Like if we talk about receiver, that's what I was about to go into. Like a Will Fuller, because he already has connections with Watson, so the transition would be seamless. Or somebody like Tyler Lockett, which he can show David Bell like how to work the slot, but Tyler Lockett works well on the outside. Or like even somebody from Jacksonville, like with Laviska Shenault, who doesn't really get a lot of choice, like opportunity, but he a dog. Like he's really a running back out there playing receiver, kind of like an elder like Debo and AJ Brown, like something like that. Like I don't want us to get no more slow guys, man. We had last year we were ranked like 31 in like true speed, like in our skill position players. Like we need fast young guys, and it could have just been a situation where they weren't getting the ball in time or getting the ball in stride. One of the things I've seen, like just from the camp videos, like it was ridiculous. Like looking at it, like they're getting the ball in stride. Like I watched this one breakdown of a camp thing. Like I'm looking at it, like Deshaun Watson went through like 4 reads in like 0.3 seconds, and like he threw it. You could tell that was not his first read on the video. I'm like, bro, has it always been this way? Like, is it that much of a difference between Baker and Deshaun? And what you were saying earlier about how you feel like they can make it better, like I just want to see, like, is it the receivers or was it the quarterback? And then we can just get young pieces on top of that.
Yeah, but the only thing with the young stuff, I mean, I don't want to run into like the Cavs situation, right? They was young, they was high flyer, they was fast. That don't really translate to meaning you gonna win though. Like you gotta learn how to win too. And Deshaun ain't won nothing yet neither. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of need like they got a nice little nucleus, but you don't want to have them be too young, and they kind of like you still got Brady out. You still got some vets out there, you know what I'm saying? So, and now them boys in Cincinnati just went to the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? Like he young, but they know how to win, man. So I want us to just have that winning culture, man. I don't know if young's necessarily gonna mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I just want us to be able to win. So I feel you on the Julio thing. Maybe he not the best fit, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know.
We need another threat. We don't want to stack the box. We don't want teams to stack the box like they did last. They
you don't think Baker Julio would give you that?
Not right now.
Gonna give you that?
Not right now.
I think the position we have right now, with all the media hype, with all this stuff that's going on with Baker and all the stuff, of course, the stuff that's going on with Deshaun. Julio is one of them diva type receiver, like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, no we can't do. We had the Beckhams, we had the who else you want to go? Braylon. That we had them type of guys who were like me guys, and Julio has that me attitude.
What led to this though? Was he like this in Atlanta? I don't remember.
Go back and watch some. Look it up on YouTube. But he was a disgruntled player. Like he was like I seen a practice video. He's like. It was his turn to get a rep. He's like, I'm good. Like, you need to cut. No, I'm good. Like he was one of them dudes. He wasn't a team guy. He was more like, I'm Julio. Like,
yeah,
I'm good. I don't need all that.
Him and Matt Ryan had it crazy. He was putting up numbers though.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, maybe not though. I feel y'all. I don't want that either. I don't want no. You know what I'm saying?
I want a bunch of like, and now if he bought in like another one who was like him for a minute was Clowney. He was the same way. I'm a me guy, and he brought into the system. He's seen the coach like, okay, I can always go down in history as a good defensive end, but I want to go down as a great teammate and a player. I gotta buy into this system. Now, if he get that mindset, then shit, come on, Julio, we'll take you. But I don't see him. He ain't gonna just buy into it. It might be a game where, bro, you might only have a catch or two, 3 or 4 targets. You know what I'm saying? Because we run the rock. That's what we do.
That's why I'm surprised. I mean, yeah. Even on last season, I know Derrick Henry had got hurt for the majority of the season, but he went there knowing that they was a run-heavy team too, wasn't they?
At that point, I think he was just trying to win. At that point, like
So
years
why
in
can't
the
he
line.
just
He
come
was trying
and
to
win?
win. He was trying to win, and he was trying to get out of that NFC division he was in. He wasn't trying. The Falcons wasn't doing nothing. Like, you just blew one of the biggest leads in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Y'all had all the tools to get it done. Y'all didn't get it done. So he's like, okay, it's time for something new. Okay, they got Tennessee was a hot thing popping with the best running back in the league. They had a high power. The offense was high power. Defense was playing good. Had a good playoff run. Yeah, I'm gonna join these boys.
I see us being in a similar position. I'm not saying Nick Chubb is Derrick Henry, but he nice like that.
Oh yeah,
right?
he right there. And then you got
He
Kareem.
right there.
We just signed. Well, I know you said we signed Dearness boy back. He back. So yeah, we right there. But with that being said, I just feel like with Deshaun, we can be more balanced. You know what I'm saying? Like last year was so much on. We just put so much on Nick Chubb and them because we couldn't complete a pass. We couldn't throw the ball because whatever situation was with Bake. But with Deshaun, we can be more balanced. Team how to play us more honest because Deshaun can move with his feet. He can also make that pass in stride. So like I say, if Julio buys into our system, then yeah, come on, let's roll. But if you got that I'm still Julio attitude, like I'm bigger than the Browns, you can stay where you at, bro.
Perfectly
I just
said.
want one of them, like, if Cooper having an off day or something, like, he'll be that, like, you know what I'm saying? He could be that X factor.
So
And these other dudes is not proven yet, but they have the potential, right?
That's what I was
Peoples
going to
Jones,
ask you.
Bell.
How do you feel about Donovan Peoples-Jones? Like,
So one of the things, like I was just saying like a little bit earlier, is that like Baker is a great quarterback on his own right. I don't want to bash Baker because he helped turn around the culture, but like I said, just from watching like highlights in the camp and just like getting reports in camp, they're saying that it's a night and day difference like between the two. Like one of the greatest quarterbacks I think of all time was like Peyton Manning. You remember Peyton in his prime where he would throw to receivers? He wouldn't throw to the receivers when they're open. He would throw them open. That's the cases that they're saying now with the receivers. Like he is throwing the receivers open. He's hitting receivers in stride. Receivers are not stopping to make adjustments on the ball itself. So we don't know like how good a Donovan Peoples-Jones is in the system. We don't know how good Anthony Schwartz would be in the system. We don't know how good David Bell because he's unproven. And then one of the reasons why Njoku got all of this money was because of projection of what he can do. Like Deshaun Watson was one of the leaders in touchdown passes to tight ends before he stopped playing. He loved his tight ends. He even took the tight end that we had from the Browns, Darren Fells, and he got off a little bit. So it's more so a projection of you got this quarterback that's going to hit receivers in stride. They're going to hit people open. Like most of the Baker Mayfield picks and stuff we see, like it's people open. It's people open underneath. It's people open in the flats. He's just taking that gamble, taking that chance. So what if we got a quarterback that's actually going to take what the defense gives us, that underneath route, or that flat that's open, or that check down that's open? How would the receivers perform? How would a receiver perform if they don't have to make an adjustment or a break on the ball and they turn left or turn right to the right shoulder and that ball is there and they can just run and take off after the catch? So I'm in a way to see mode. Like if we can get somebody young that's a little bit faster, like a little bit of a dog. But as far as like Julio, that's a no-go on me. No parts of Julio, no more veteran receivers, man. No more. Man.